What's up, everybody? Crazy8 here with another Transformers review. This time from Age of the Primes. We are looking at another one of the 13, Onyx Prime. Let's take a look at his box, and then we'll get into the figure and the accessories and everything that he can do. He does a lot. Alright, so you have the Age of the Prime packaging, which is, if you have, since the beginning of the year, we've been seeing this, so it's nothing new. You got the artwork, great artwork right here of Onyx Prime in his Centaur mode, and then you have him in his bot mode right here. On this corner, it's 12 steps to go from robot. He's a triple changer, so he goes from robot to Centaur mode to alt mode. 12 steps to 19. There's a name down there. On this side of the box, you got 3 of the 13. Onyx is one of them. This is a leader class. It's a big chunky box. This side of the box, you have a nice image of Onyx Prime in his other alt mode, which is really cool. Top of the box, not much. You could kind of see down, but it says his name right there, Onyx Prime. Back of the box, you have Centaur mode. You have Griffin mode or something like that. It's got 6 legs. And then you got bot mode right there. And of course, there's his weapon. Bunch of words and stuff over here. And on the bottom, which is dubbed the boring bottom, but you do have a barcode if you need it. There you go. That's the box. And this is the bot. Yeah, he is cool. I do like him. I really like how he looks. The wings are awesome. I'm really taking him in right now. I didn't get a chance to really look at him. I just took him out. Usually when I do the review is the first time I'm actually playing with the figure as well. But let's take a look at his details. Let's get in on that head sculpt, which is really cool. It's almost like he's wearing like a bird crest on his head, and he's. Can I bring this up more? No, it's all one piece. Here's his chest. It got some gold, some dark brown, light brown, some silver and stuff. Look at the bird legs are over his shoulders as well. Got some massive arms. Those are some really nice shoulders. And he's got some like clawed hands, which is nice. And they open and close, which is really good. Here's his waist. He's got like that thing opens up. Kind of reminds me of like a sash. Got great details on the legs too. And he's got that bent look for his legs as well. Got hooves and the talon for his feet. And then he's got these nice wings on the back of him. On both. And then of course he's got the animal head just folded back on him. Really cool. Now you could position these however you want. You know, these actually move. But this one on mine pops off a lot. So that's a bummer. It really is. I hate when they have that the one piece that always just seems to come off. It falls off once and it's gonna be forever falling off. Alright, so that's bot mode. So let's take a look at his accessories. So everything comes packed separately. You have the staff of his weapon. You have the spear, which is done in brown and gold. Only on one side. That's a bummer. And then it looks like he got his tail, but it does open up as well. If I can get in there. And it opens up. Looks like a mustache. But it's a bow and arrow. Well, that's the bow part. So let me show you how all this works. You all guessed. That becomes a spear. And he could hold it. So let me put it in his hand and show you how it looks like in his hand. So if you notice on his hand, he's kind of got like a holding position for the staff itself. And that's where it's going to slide into. And there goes, and that's how that goes. And now this part of the tail, you're actually going to fold it up and plug it into the back. And I'll do that right now and show you what it looks like. All right, so there is you lift up this little flap over here, and there's a little port that this will plug into, and he's got his little tail going on. There we go. Just get them straightened out. I do love those wings though. They're really cool looking. So you can put them up like this if you want to have like some kind of dynamic design going on. That's the other thing. I really think this is going to be more for Centaur mode than this mode, but I'm going to show it off anyway. Here is what the bow and arrow would look like. I'll put it like that so you can see that. So just so you know, there's a port right there, and on these things you got a peg, and you just combine the two. Very simple, and now you have a bow and arrow. So his arm fell off, but that's all right. It makes it easier. So right there, if you can see right there, there is a port, and you want to take. This thing has the peg right there, and then you just combine the two. Let me do this off camera. Hold on. And you could get something like that going on. Now I am having a few little issues with this guy already. His arms are on the mushroom peg. Not like, I don't know if it's a mushroom peg or not, but they keep popping off. So one wing and both arms are popping off a lot when you try to move them. The joints are really tight, so I don't think that's not really helping any. But it's pretty cool. I like that. I like the option that you could do this. Now the instructions don't really indicate, but there are ports right here on both sides where you could put the weapon. He's got these little nubs on the staff, so you do have weapon storage where I feel like they go right there. There we go. Head was crooked. But yeah, so you do have weapon storage in robot mode, which is also a very nice thing. These things look really cool looking. I'm really enjoying, I like the look of this thing. I really do. Some joints are tight and some are loose, so it's kind of like a mixed bag of emotions for me right now. But yeah, so that's what it looks like in robot mode. Now for the fun part. Now let's show him off with all the other 13 primes. Here he is with Solus Prime. Here he is next to Prima Prime. Here he is with Vector Prime. Patronus. I like how these two look together, actually. These guys look really good together. He's next to Alchemist Prime. Alpha Trion. And Star Optimus Prime, or Star Convoy Optimus Prime. Alright, this is getting harder and harder to actually do. But here he is with all the other primes. Well, not all 13, but I got 8 of them. 8 of the 13. I do got my Cronus Prime, or whatever his name is, coming tomorrow. So I'll have 9 out of the 13. But yeah, here they are all together in a group shot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So that was robot mode for Onyx Prime. And I do like the colors. Really cool looking figure. Accessories are decent. I do have some joint issues with the wing. Mainly this wing and my arms popping off. But really, I do like how the wingspan is on this guy. Anything that has that kind of like... Anything with wings look really, really cool on things. Especially when you have the option to sweep them out. Because you can put them in if you wanted to. Like this, you want to bring them in. You know, so that way it's not like so busy. But you could do it like that if you wanted to as well. But I do like them sprayed out like this. See, this one just pops off. This one pops off way too easily. But yeah, really cool looking figure. I do like the colors on them, and all these primes are all shapes and sizes, which is really nice too. You got them small, you got extra large, small, medium, all that good stuff. So you got a nice variety of sizes with these primes. Anyway, that's it for this video. Next one is going to be his transformation. See you soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now time for the transformation. So, without further ado, we're going to do both modes. Since he is a triple changer, it looks like one's like, I want to say Centaur mode, and the one looks like a winged griffin type thing. We're going to do both modes. So, then We'll do the alt modes and all that stuff. It's going to be a weird format for this one, but we're going to do it. So I'll be right back. All right. So first things first, let's take that off. Then bring these up. Bring these up like that. Okay, that's step one. Then you want to take these, and then you want to very, very tight. Bring those in. Keep everything straight. All right. Okay, I'll bring these out to the side like that. Looking kind of wide. Next step, heel spurs in. They should snap in nice and get the nice satisfying snap. Oh, well, now you can't stand up. I'll hold them like this. All right, take these, bring them up. They're already pretty much up as far as they're gonna go. So you want to have like that look going on, the bent look at the leg. And take this piece and bring that up as well. Okay, then you want to take I think these are supposed to be like this. You gotta bring the legs up. Like that. On both sides. So you have that look going on with his legs. If that makes sense. Take this head, bring it up like that. So you have that look going on. All right, so now you gotta take this, rock it back like that. So you have that look going on. This is, it's a mess, but it's gonna be something, trust me. At this point, or if you haven't done so already, remove the tail. All right, so you want to take these legs and bring them down. So right now we have that look going on. And bring this down like that. Bring it back, bring the crotch piece back down this way. Okay, then you want to take the arms and then you want to rotate them back. Like that. For some reason, there we go. Okay. Mine don't look the same, but we're gonna keep going. All right, which I didn't know is you gotta smush the face in to close it up. Like that. Okay. So here he is in the centaur mode, and you want to bring the wings up for a dramatic effect. But here he is in his other mode. First centaur transformer I've ever owned. Oh God. This wing. Didn't even touch it that time. But yeah. Bring that down as well. Let's get them all straightened out so we can look at them better. Okay. So we've seen a lot of this already in robot mode. It's just a different configuration pretty much. The biggest difference is his head, because you closed it up and now you have that look going on. It's almost like a bird-esque type helmet closed up. Let's try to get some. Here it is from the profile. Dragon head, or the beast head just hanging back right here. I'm wondering if there's a way to, no, there's no easy or no way or clean way to keep that looking the way it is. Yeah, so you got the Harry Potter centaur going on. I do like the look of the wings though. The wings look, of course the wings always make things look better. But here he is in centaur mode. Like in this mode, he's supposed to have the bow and arrow as opposed to a staff. I don't know. I feel like centaurs carry around bow and arrows more than anything else. So let me put that on him instead. All right, so here he is with the bow and arrow. The bow is a pain in the ass to put not in his hand so much, but with the arrows, it's just doesn't. The arrow just doesn't like. It's too long. It gets in the way of his shoulders and all that. But let's get these fanned out more dramatic. But yeah, here he is with his bow and arrow. All right, so now on to his second mode. I was gonna do comparisons, but I'll wait till the last mode. It's apples and oranges right now because all these guys are vehicles, and he's like mythical creatures almost. So we won't even show them off until the last transformation. So we'll go into the next transformation and see what that looks like. First things first, let's take out the weapons, put that to the side, and take that off. And now we'll ball up his hands to make fists. Bring his arms down. Just want to straighten everything up to make it nice and straight. Okay, he's falling over. All right. All right. There we go. Now we'll time for transformation. Okay, so we can take his head and smush it back like that. His chest piece. Pop that out. Bring it up and over to cover up his chest. Or not, to cover up his head. Okay, next up is you want to bring these in. And then bring them up. Bring them up like that. I don't know why I can't get this guy centered in the screen. Okay, you want to take the forearms and rotate them. That's one thing is these things just pop out way too easily. Okay, so you want to bring it up like this. Okay. Trying to get these exactly right. All right, so you want to bring them up like that. Okay, and rotate. Palms up, palms up. This guy's falling over. I'm losing him. All right. Okay, just trying to. He's very awkward. Very, very awkward on these legs. All right, so the hands are up. I did them the wrong way. Got to turn them this way and open them up. So I turned them the wrong way and bring them all the way up like that. Kind of looks like he's reaching out or grabbing something. All right, for the rear legs, you want to collapse them up. Like that. Then you want to take these hooved ones and bring them up and bend them on both sides. Where's the other one? He's got too many limbs. So you want to bring them up like that. So you want to have that bent shape going on with the middle legs. Okay, so this one I already did. This one you want to just get them out the way. You want to keep them wide out like that. So these all splayed out looking like this. All right, so want to move the... No, I didn't say to come off. Just move these back like this to get them out the way. And then you want to bring all this. So that was back like this, right? So you want to bring it forward like that. Okay, then you want to bring these legs back down. Okay, so this is a mess. But you have that look going on right now. All right, so you want to bring down this head, and it's gonna peg into that head right there. It should just like tab into place like that. It's actually a cool looking face. All right, the last thing to do is you take the tail. If you haven't done so, fold it back up. I'm gonna turn this guy upside down. You see that little peg me port? Plug it in. Like so, and then bring it down. Bam. All right. This is a nice looking mode. It's weird. Don't get me wrong. It's all weird and confuzzling, but here is the mode. Mouth can open up, which is nice. I didn't do a close-up or a review of the other one, but we'll do it with this one. We'll check out the details. Let's get really close. Hopefully that wing will stay where it is. Here is his head sculpt. It's like a griffin dragon almost. Like he's got like a dragon head. It'd be helpful if I had it on screen. The mouth does open up. This is kind of all not clean at all, but definitely a different take on. I mean, he's not a vehicle. He's not a ship. Is he like the first? Is he the first? Oh, what's going on with the shoulders? Is he the first triple changer, and then all the other ones follow after him? I don't know how the prime law works, but he is definitely a triple changer. Is he the first one though? That's what I want to know. But yeah, really weird, and the legs don't really sit flat unless I'm doing something wrong, which I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe. All right, there we go. Maybe that's a little better. I don't know. It's weird though. Six-legged centaur. Since a six-legged griffin, maybe we'll go with that. Like this shoulder. Things are falling apart now. There we go. All right, let's do some comparisons before I mess it up even further. Normally I would just do the transformation and then show off alt modes and all that, but this is a little different. So I'm just gonna show you a couple of the primes. I'm not gonna go through all of them. There'll be a lot. But here he is with Megatronus. So you can see the size difference, how much taller he is, and how big of a bot he is. You see how small Alpha Prime is. He's a little bar of soap compared to him. And just because here he is with Star Convoy, this doesn't even make sense. He is just a beefcake. All right, I gotta go handheld, but here he is with all the 13 primes. I don't even know. There's no easy way to do this at all. Here's my iPad. Say hi, iPad. So here are all of them, but I didn't put Vector Prime in. Again, I don't know if he's a member yet. I don't know if he's in the club, but here's the ones that are from Age of the Primes. Now, don't get me wrong, Onyx Prime is a really cool figure. It's awkward. But yeah, I do like the modes. They're different. They're not vehicle modes for once. They're bot modes. So they're mythical creatures almost, which is really cool. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I kind of compressed 2 different videos in one, but just how it is, that's how I had to do it. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy your toys. Crazy 8s is out.